Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for a different video today, but hopefully the first of many. I've been talking to some of you on Instagram. We've been chatting about fragrances and things we like because I am just starting to dive into that world and it's already a little out of control with all the sampling I've been doing. But today I wanted to talk about the new Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato 33 fragrance because it's really trending now and I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. So I just wanted to give my take on it. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy, I guess I can say that about fragrance as well. If it's your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So before we actually get into the Kayali fragrance, I want to talk about these two fragrances that were sent to me from Dossier. And they sent me two fragrances before and then I placed an order and then they asked, did I like any more fragrances? And I was like, sure, you know, because I'm still, again, trying to explore and see what kind of fragrances I like. So I do want to smell these with you all for the first time. So let's do it. So this first fragrance is called Fruity Oak Moss and it has top notes of green apple, bergamot, and lemon, middle notes of peach, rose, and lang lang, and the base notes are musk, oak moss, patchouli, and sandalwood. If you are unfamiliar with Dossier, this brand creates scents inspired by designer fragrance houses, but they also do have some original scents. But this one is inspired by Creed's Adventist for Her. And that's why I wanted to try this one. I don't think I've smelled the original Creed, so I'm not gonna be able to compare it, but I'll be able to let you know whether or not I like this. So let's give it a try. I'm gonna spray it on paper and I'm gonna spray it on a cotton ball. So one thing is I cannot really spray perfume on my skin. I will break out. So I often just spray it on my clothes. Unfortunately, that's what I have to do because I have learned the hard way with allergic reactions. And I was thinking the cotton ball would be a lot closer to what it would smell like over the paper, if that makes sense. So I don't really have like a great scent nose yet. So I'm just gonna try to describe to you what I'm smelling. So the top notes are green apple, bergamot, and lemon. And I am smelling that. I don't know if I'm really smelling any peach, maybe just a little bit, but there's supposed to be peach, rose, and lang lang, which is a flower. I have the essential oil of that. And I can't necessarily smell that either. And I probably have to let this dry a little bit before I would smell like the musk and the oak moss and patchouli and sandalwood. Overall, I like this. It smells like a citrus fragrance. It smells like something you would definitely wear like in the spring and the summer. Like if you were to put your fragrance with a season, that's what it smells like to me. I could see myself wearing this one. Let me know if you have smelled this or the original, the Adventist for Her, and if you would describe it as a citrusy smell. But I could definitely see myself wearing that. I don't really smell any sandalwood. It just smells like I said, lemon, orange, maybe a little bit of apple. And that's all I can really smell. I like it though. I also think this is something you could wear at any time of day. Like I could definitely wear this to work. I would wear it like, do people wear perfume to the pool? I'm gonna find out this weekend. You can wear it to the pool. And I'm sure you could wear it at night, but it just reminds me of something bright. That's what I get from this. I like it. So the second scent that I chose was Powdery Orange Flower. And this is supposed to be inspired by Valentino's Voce Viva. I think that's how you pronounce it. So it has top notes of mandarin, bergamot, and ginger, middle notes of orange flower, white flowers, and gardenia. And the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, and musks. All right. Just smelling it off there, I don't think I'm gonna like this one. So I think this perfume would be categorized as a fruity floral. And I smell like the mandarin. I don't really smell any ginger. And I definitely smell the flowers. But I'm not really getting any vanilla, tonka bean, or musks. I don't smell any vanilla in this. And I would probably have to wait a little bit before I could smell it, but I think it smells okay, but this is not one that I would buy. You know what I mean? So I would have to smell the original, but I probably wouldn't go for this one. It's a little bit like too florally for me. It seems like the fragrance that I like are like those gourmand and edible type notes. So this wouldn't be it. I do like the citrus of the fruity oak moss though. I do like that. But this one will probably be a no. And it doesn't smell bad, but it's just not, that's not a scent for me. Thank you again to Dossier for sending me those fragrances and letting me try them out, because that's how I found the dupe for the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, which is ambery cherry, and then the dupe for Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, which is powdery tobacco. Finding those two dupes for the Tom Ford scents has saved me a lot of money, because the Lost Cherry and the Tobacco Vanille are like signature scents for me. So I definitely would have repurchased them by now. So wanted to mention that. All right, let's talk about this fragrance from Kayali. And can you see how much I've used? I've used half of it. So let's just go ahead and talk about this one. So I know that some people got their hands on it. It was like released on Sephora, and then some people were able to order it, and then it was just somehow leaked. So I did see a lot of reviews before I chose to actually make the purchase of this travel size. So I believe this was $25, and I could have waited for the Sephora sale, but I was so excited to try this and I really wanted to smell it for myself. So I ordered it on the 21st when it came out. So let's talk about these fragrance notes. For the top notes, it's pistachio, bergamot, ice cream, rum, and hazelnut, and cardamom. And in the middle notes, you have lily of the valley, peony, jasmine, geranium, pear, white peach, and raspberry. And then for the base notes, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, sandalwood, tonka bean, lukewarm, not sure what that is, cedar, and cocoa. So let's just spray this. Now, I have worn this. I've been wearing it every single day and I absolutely love it. But I want to spray it and just see if I can smell all of these notes, because I didn't really realize all those notes were in this perfume. So let's just see what we smell. It smells so good, y'all. It just smells so good. Like, I definitely know I can't pick out every single note in this. I'm thinking that pistachio would have some type of nutty smell. Like, I just smelled the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream for the first time, and that has like a nutty smell. And I'm thinking maybe that's possibly what people were looking for. But to me, this really smells like a sweet treat. I don't smell anything nutty in it. And honestly, I don't really smell anything that smells like flowers in this. What I really get is kind of like that ice cream, the whipped cream, the cotton candy, maybe some of the peach, maybe some of the rum. But I don't smell anything that smells like a flower. It just smells like something creamy, like a creamy dessert. Oh, I love this so much, y'all. Maybe some of the raspberry, maybe I smell that. So I know that some people were saying like it's not a true gourmand fragrance, but I think it is. Like, it smells good enough to eat. I really like it. And it does feel fresh. I think this will go so well with like a vanilla fragrance, like the Eilish #1, something like that. I think it would smell so good paired with that. And actually on the Kayali website, she has the Yum fragrance paired up with the juicy apple, with the burning cherry, and just talking about the different, I guess, vibes you can have with the scents. With the vanilla 28, ooh, it probably really smells good with the vanilla 28 from Kayali. Like, I have worn this every day since I bought it. As far as longevity, that's something that I'm still learning about. And I know that people want to maybe just spray their perfume once and not have to reapply it. Honestly, I do reapply this like halfway throughout the day. I don't think it's necessarily because I can't smell it. It's just because I just want more on because it smells so good. But like today when I wore it, I had on like a hoodie like type jacket, and every once in a while like I would just get a whiff of it. So it's not something that completely disappears, but I would say I would bring it with me. Another thing that I'm trying to decide for myself is like, do I want someone to smell me from far away, or do I like more skin scents? Like, I don't think this is a skin scent, but I don't know if someone's gonna smell it, like they're not gonna smell me from far away, which I don't know if I want that anyway. So maybe that's what the projection piece is when you talk about fragrances. But like, I don't necessarily need to have that. I don't need the scent to like trail behind me. I mean, I guess I'm smelling good for me, and this smells good. I really would wear this all year round, but I could see how someone would say it's a spring scent or a summer scent. But again, I think if you like pair it with a vanilla and like layer it like that, you could make it like a fall or a winter scent. I think this is gonna go great with anything that you have that's vanilla heavy. So like I said, Eyelash, I have Dulce by Rosie Jane, Cream Chiffon from House of Sillage. I could see this going well with all three of those. I don't think you would need to pair it with something fruity because like you have that fruit in there. But if you want to pick up on like the vanilla or the whipped cream that's in this, I think a vanilla scent will go so good with this. Most likely I'm gonna get this in a full-size bottle during the Sephora sale, and I find that a lot of my loves this year for VIB are fragrances, which that's not great because it's going to be more expensive than the makeup. But scents really make me happy, and like I said, I'm really wearing these for me. Of course, I like if someone notices what I have on, or like if Tyrone, you know, notices or compliments something that I'm wearing. But when I smell this, it just makes me happy. It just reminds me of like a sweet treat, and I'm happy with this. So again, I don't have the most sophisticated fragrance nose, and honestly, I don't have any other pistachio fragrances to compare this to. And I think that if you like pistachio fragrances, then you might be disappointed in this one if that's not the note that's standing out. Like, there's nothing that says pistachio about that fragrance to me at all. So maybe that's the part that's kind of misleading. But if you take the pistachio part out and like the yum gelato, like the dessert, like that's what I'm getting from this, and it's just really fresh. It just smells so good. I know this was a quick one, but I definitely wanted to give my take on the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. Let me know if you've smelled it. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know if it's something you're interested in purchasing, and that is going to be it. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me, and until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.